Saturday, 10 AM in the morning, looking down onto the beach of Blackpool. This is to introduce my video for Sunday, the 31st of May 2020. There is a very important thing I have to actually do, and that is to thank everybody who watches these videos. I mean that. Thank you ever so much. I have had quite a week, and the weather absolutely incredible. We'll tell you what is included in this video. Walks along the promenade, visits to our usual venues. Now, there was a snagging area in the town that has been attended to, and I have made it into a little film. Important news about Wilco, and we have invites to see inside shops that are trading and also that are receiving renovations so as they can open up in the near future. Lots to show you, so I will start the video now, repeating my enormous thanks to everybody who watches them. Thanks ever so much. Welcome everybody to this holiday Monday, the 25th of May 2020. There's the North Pier there, right in front. Now today, it is going to be spent on Blackpool's promenade. I'm walking to the pleasure beach and from the pleasure beach. You never know what you're going to find or see. So I hope you enjoy it. And again, one cracking morning weather-wise here. Well, I'm really lucky here. There's two young men here with their cycles. Now, as I said, it's still very, very early. They have cycled from Morecambe Bay right here. It took them 1 hour 40. And also, the young man on the left, it's his birthday today, who's waving. He's 54 years old today. Yeah. So there we are. 54 years young. 54 years young. Yeah. Thank you both very, very much indeed. Thank you. Well, thank you. In front, Millie. She's having a lovely time. Millie. Millie. There we are. She's away.
She's away, she is.
She's away. Way and gone. A quick little message as I show you a view of the central pier and the tower. The toilets in Blackpool, in the town centre and on the promenade, of which is where we are. I do believe, and I've been told and I have seen, that all the public toilets now are now open. So there we are, all the public toilets now open in the town of Blackpool. Now this is what I really wanted to show you today. There's the central pier, and I'm just going to turn to my right here, and I would like very much to show you this, the Royal Sea Bank Hotel. There's the telephone number, a huge front. Now if I may just explain why I'm showing this. Blackpool Promotions. Now I do hope I say this right. I've just received wonderful help from a young man in this hotel. Now I just returned to the Blackpool Promotions. Now this actually is a coach company that operates its coaches from Glasgow. Now we all know that quite a few well-known coach companies are no longer with us. So this one, I've just been told, Blackpool Promotions, the coach company, is the last existing coach company that takes holiday makers from Glasgow, Scotland, all the way down to Blackpool. So I do hope that this is of interest to everybody. I'm just going to show you this notice here and the phone number. There we are, that's their offices. Their offices there and their phone number. I will quickly add that the young man who helped me very much also informs me that there are 5 of these hotels in Blackpool and you can find them easily on the internet. So if you were just to type in on your iPad or laptop or whatever you use, if you just type in Blackpool promotions, you will find all the information there. So we leave now this Royal Sea Bank Hotel. Just show the telephone number as well. There we are. Just a couple of 100 yards down the road from the central pier, and across the road you will see this very, very nice blue painted Lindy Hotel. Now this is the first hotel that I was able to include in my little hobby about 4 or 5 years ago now, and I've always remembered the Lindy. Now please also remember that these hotels that I'm showing you and whatever, at the moment of course they are all closed, but of course they will have to open up in a couple of months, say. So I'm just showing you these just for your reference should you wish to visit Blackpool. Some will know these, some won't. So there we are across the road, a great family hotel called the Lindy. Just in time to see the lifeboat and the tractor here all returning safely to the lifeboat station. They both just had their wash down. We are not now very, very far away from the South Pier. During my walk this morning, I could not tell you how many cyclists have passed me. It certainly caught on, and of course there's going to be some very, very fit families about because this must help fitness wise. The young, the teenagers, the middle-aged and the senior citizens all can be seen cycling. This is great. Now I'll just show you where we are, just yards from the South Pier itself, and returning back to where I would like to show you. Now this here is the Queen's Hotel. I've been really lucky. I've spoken to the manager and he's come out and he's helped me very much. I've told him what I would like to do and he said that's okay. So you may be asking why I've included this Queen's Hotel in this video? Well, I'm just going to walk a few paces and I will show you why. This hotel is, in fact, they work in conjunction with a very well-known coach firm, Alpha Travel. Now I'm hoping this may help all the people that used to travel with coach companies that are no longer with us. So this is the sign for Alpha Travel, and the hotel just opposite the Central Pier, not the Central Pier, I apologise, it's the South Pier. Right virtually opposite the South Pier is this Queen's Hotel. So there we are. I hope that is of interest to some people. I'm on the beach now and the tide is on its way out, and in front the South Pier itself. I have just climbed those steps from the beach, and opposite a very, very quick visit to the build of the Easy Hotel. And as we all know now, there's new construction firms here, all been taken over. So when they all return, this should progress very, very quickly indeed. The site of the Easy Hotel. There's the tram stop sign for the South Pier. And now very soon we will have a complete view of the South Pier and all of the kiosks that are open today for ice creams, hot food, etc. Can you imagine how many people would have visited here today under normal circumstances? It would have been absolutely chock-a-block full without a shadow of a doubt. And right across the road, an actual burger bar and the very well-known kiosk, Rocks, and the famous Mr. Whippy ice cream. Just passing the go-kart arena. There's some more cyclists passing us now, and you should be able to see the very big rides of the pleasure beach. Now I'm going to turn around now and make my way back to the North Pier. It is approaching 12 o'clock now, and there's the Central Pier just in front, and as you can see, the beach now filling up very, very quickly indeed. Now I think I've got enough footage today, because otherwise the video for today will be too long. So I hope you've enjoyed this walk virtually to and fro the Pleasure Beach and North Pier. Now, very famous store of Wilco. This coming Monday, the 1st of June 2020, we'll see contractors start work on this long-awaited project to eventually finish up with a 4-star hotel and tramway connection to North Shore railway station. To help one and all follow this project, this is what I'm going to do. There are 4 stages to this. I'm leaving you 4 separate screens. Each of these screens will last 10 seconds, and each of these screens will show in text what is happening in that project at that time. It is hoped that this allows you to closely follow this. Here are the screens. Our usual visit now to Talbot Street, and you can see first of all there's a lot of road work here, as we see last time. Drains, they're connecting some drains here. And across the road we can see this little impressive row of shops and flats above. This is a really impressive little job here with these shops. Just walked around the corner, and here is a view of the other row of shops and flats within this build. Exactly like the first row of shops and flats. Very, very impressive looking, this. Nice job. I think I can go home now for a cup of tea and a sandwich. Welcome to you on this brilliant sunny Friday morning, looking down onto the beach. Today is visiting day. Yes, we will visit all the venues today and see all the progress at all the builds that we usually visit. I really do hope you enjoy this. We arrive from the beach at the front of the build of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel, which one day will be Blackpool's only 5-star hotel on the promenade. A full and complete tour today of this build. Extremely bright sunshine here. Have just crossed the road. Unfortunately, the entrance to the build is open today, so I can show you, the first thing I can show you is this white mobile crane, which has appeared so many times in these videos. And now an exciting view of the side elevation of this extension. An actual bar entrance here. I'm told this is an entrance to a bar. Very, very strong sunlight indeed. I'm having great trouble in actually seeing what I'm filming here. View of the front of that mobile crane. This is why the security gates had to be slightly open today. As you can see, the crane has plenty of work today, and you can just see it starting in its operation. A walk now along the first of the two sides. This side is the one closest to the amusement arcade, and you would have just seen a glimpse of that white mobile crane at work now. I was very thankful indeed to receive information about the entrance to that bar. Just coming now, as you can see, to the end of this first side. And an interesting clip here of the side of the rear. Have just crossed the road. We now have a view of the rear of this build. Another mobile crane at work here today, with also there's a contractor there on a scissor lift. If we have a look, I'm almost certain now that every window and every piece of cladding may well be in place here at the rear of this build. It's looking very, very impressive now, this build. We'll take this nice and slowly. Now I have recrossed the road, and you can see where we were previously to the shot of the rear. Now, although we are at the rear of this build, this is where the main entrance to the hotel will be. This is what you're looking at. The main entrance to the hotel will be here. The second and the two sides of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel, and a scissor lift in operation. That's going right to the top of the build. If this blazing sunlight allows me, I would like to show you a full view of this second side. Oh yes, all the windows, all the panelling, all in place with black cross members. This looks very well indeed. With this view right up against the security fencing, this completes our visit today to the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. And many thanks to all who helped me with the little bits of information. Thank you. The site of the Premier Inn. This is the rear of the building. So much work, the other side of all that scaffolding, all taking place to create this wonderful 150 room hotel with restaurants. As we walk slowly along here, the noise from inside the building, so much must be going on in there, and the view of the blue hoist. The side elevation to this building, and you can probably see what a bright sunny day this actually is. A blue sky. The very impressive view of the front of this building. This is where the entrance to the hotel and the restaurant will be. You will be very surprised indeed at the white sandstone brick and all the facing bricks. Marvellous. It's almost now as if they are pushing the scaffold away. They want to be shown. This is a nice build. It is hoped that you have enjoyed this visit to the Premier Inn today. The old post office and the telephone kiosks, Abingdon Street. And let's not forget that this property now will one day soon be a 102-roomed hotel. Virtually opposite is the old shop of Greenwood's, which was a tailor. Adam Mosley is now transforming this into an actual restaurant with a bar. We have an invite from Adam to view this from the doorstep. So here we have a view of the work in progress here. Please notice the progress of the bar from our last visit, and I would like to show you the ceiling. Thank Adam for allowing us to see his work. St. John's Church in St. John's Square across the road. So that must mean we are now approaching this wonderful and exciting build of Blackpool's Conference Centre and Hotel. The build is over 5 stories. On the ground floor, a cafe, restaurant and a bar will be available here. The upper floors will play host to 203 hotel rooms. There is an opening here with a security officer present. Now I can show you quickly a view from here. Our visit today to Blackpool's Conference Centre and Hotel concludes here. I do hope very much you have enjoyed this. In front, the store of Iceland. And next to that this morning, we see this giant road planer that is working here today. Yes, a very, very good morning to everybody on this Tuesday, the 26th of May, 2020. This road that leads to the joining of Talbot Road is regretfully having to be relaid again. We will walk down and see the whole of the area that has to be relayed. There's the fleet of vehicles involved as well across the road. All the barriers, they are replaced again to protect the pedestrians. The pavement, as you can see, is still open. And you can probably see the area that has already been replaned. This work should be finished this side of this coming weekend. Just approaching now the joining of Talbot Road, and across the road you will see the giant store of Wilco, which everybody knows now is due to come down. We are in fact waiting for one of those lorries to return. I can then take you back to the store of Iceland and see some planing work. I think one has arrived back, so we will go back now to Iceland to see some planing in operation. This is the road planer reversing to allow the lorry that has just arrived to get into his position. The lorry is perfectly positioned, and now we will see the road planer and his chute take up his position. Only when the driver of the lorry and the driver of the road planer, along with the three very important members of the gang who operate at ground level, only when they are all happy that everything is well and in line will you see the asphalt flow into the lorry. Here it comes, all the asphalt from the road surface. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we will return at a later date. The resurfacing of Topping Street. Very good afternoon to everybody. You join me for the second day at the site of Topping Street, where the road has got to be relayed from here, which, as you can see across the road, is the old Wilco building, and to our left we'll see the entrance of Topping Street that will take us to Iceland. 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon of 27th of May 2020 will see us approach the entrance of Topping Street. Just turning into it now, and you will notice, please, that the necessary road part that had to be relayed has been. Can you please see the red chippings already laid in this part of the road? And to our left you will see the greengrocers, and past there is Iceland. Turning back, we will see all the gangs here, quite a big gang, and we will pass several pieces of plant machinery, some big, some small, to attend to this area here now, just opposite the Wilco stop. Quite an achievement here to reach such a stage of this work. This is only day 2. We visited here yesterday on the Tuesday the 26th, and as said, it is now Wednesday the 27th, so remarkable progress. Notice those 2 doors at the front there of the spreader. Here comes now the lorry, which I think will be holding the asphalt so it can pour it into the spreader here. I think this is what's going to happen. I would like to mention this, and that is during the makings of all of my videos, I may not at times say the correct terminology of all the vehicles that are used in these road repairs and all the building sites. I've always kept it nice and simple, so as said, I may and probably will make errors in the terminology, but I've always kept it nice and simple. Now the asphalt now is being poured out onto the road, and you will see members of the gang all spreading it and levelling it and making sure it's nice and flat. And here we can see those now famous red chippings. They are now all being poured out onto this area, and we should find a steamroller come along and flatten those into the asphalt. And here it comes now. So we've seen the asphalt laid and the red chippings pressed in. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I just have to shout out, thank you. Very good morning everybody. 10:30 AM, 28th of May, on the Thursday. No heavy pieces of machinery, no light pieces of machinery are here this morning. Just one vehicle remains, and that is from A1 road markings. All the others have gone. The job is completed. A1 road markings will be finished their duties here in 1 hour. I'll just show you all the new road markings which have appeared this morning. We thank that very established member of staff for his contribution to this video. As we walk back over our ground, we must remind ourselves that this job only started on the Tuesday morning, and it is still in the morning on the Thursday. So in that short space of time, this job has been done, and it looks very nice as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this. To finish, I can tell you that this road will be open at midday today on the Thursday, and these are the two vehicles that will pick up all the barriers and all the road closed signs.
Rolling? Hi there. Yes, I'm Adam, this is Billy. We've just cycled from Blackburn. It took us about 2 hours on the dot. We're going to spend a few hours over here getting ice cream. Nice to meet you, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
The old Blackpool post office, Abingdon Street. Now today we have a couple of invites, and the first of them is the bread basket.
Hi, my name's Tony. New shop opened in Blackpool called Bread Basket. Would you like to come in?
Thank you very much, Tony.
We have a selection of breads from the Burnies and the top shelf breads, which is the white loaves, every loaf that you can think of, cakes, fresh cream all the way through to the fruit pies, fruit scones and cupcakes and tin loaves. We also do coffees and teas, cold cans of Coke and pop, all the pies, every different combination of pie that you can think of. If we haven't got it, we will make it for you. Also do the cheese around this side. We haven't got a massive selection at the moment because I'm just waiting for a new fridge to arrive.
Well, Tony, that has been great, and I want to thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir.
And every success.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I'm sure everybody will enjoy watching this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony, very much.
Thank you.
That was our first visit. Now have a look at this. Next door, the new sign is up. Emily James Cafe. A new lovely white and black sign. And inside, we have another invite to go inside. And this young man will walk us round to see all the progress made here.
Hi, so good morning, my name's Aaron and my family have just taken over a local cafe in Blackpool Town Centre, which is formerly known as Tina's. It is now called the Emily James Cafe and Bistro. So where we currently are now is the Cafe by Day area. In here we're going to be supplying homemade cakes, sandwiches, soups, afternoon teas, so a range of variety in products for everybody at all ages. Walking through now, as you can see, here, we have a Blackpool. On here is going to be all our specials and new dishes for customers to try. And then here is the newly refurbished kitchen. As you can see here, we've got some empty glass cabinets. We have teamed up with a new unestablished business in the Blackpool area called Secret Scentology, who offer a range of homemade wax, candles, wax melts and also electronic and tea light burners. So as you can see, the bistro side isn't quite finished yet, but this is going to be where we are going to hold our evening meals. So here we're going to offer 1, 2, 3 courses and obviously tea and coffee as well. As you can see further on the bottom, we have a standard bathroom and then we also are installing a disabled bathroom. So we are aiming to attract people of all ages, all disabilities and everyone in the Blackpool community.
An amazing tour, and I would like to thank you very much for your time and wonderful efforts. Very, very nice of you.
Thank you very much,
Aaron, and I wish everybody every success with this venture.
Thank you. So, hi, my name's Aaron and I'm from Emily James Cafe and Bistro in Blackpool Town Centre. What we are also doing is making homemade cakes for people for any occasion that you may be celebrating with friends and family. Here we have 2 samples of cakes that are due for collection today. So these all start from £30. And if you want, we can go to any flavour, any type of sponge, and also let us know what theme you'd like and we can try and target your needs.
Thank you once again. Thank you ever so much. I'll just take another quick view of the 2 cakes. Marvellous. Thank you for the morning.
Thank you.